We're going to talk about what do you do for work? There's a lot of controversy about this, and there was all kinds of stuff that was on the internet about this, and now this is really how it should be, and everyone should follow this, because this is the way it really is, not the way you think it is. So, the thing right now is some who make cakes, and when someone comes in that they seem that their way of life, they do not approve of it. It really does not make a difference on what they do and how they live out their lives. Some try to tell others on who to live and how to live, and even who they will serve on why and how they live their lives. I guess I'm talking about gay marriage and their way of life. Who are we to say they are wrong on how they live out their lives? Do we go around and tell everyone that we are straight and we want everyone to know this? So why do they have the right to tell everyone that they are gay and we are special and I want you to treat us differently? They put their pants on just like everyone else in the whole world. So what if they live the way they do? Who cares? God gave us free will to choose on how we live out our lives. Now we have to talk about the two worlds that we live in, because for some reason, which they call themselves Christians, but I call them earthly, judgmental, religious know-it-alls. They think they know what is good and what they believe to be true to them in the way the church thinks and does things. The spiritual world we live in has nothing to do with anything here on earth. What happens here on earth stays here on earth. Then what happens here on earth and the way we live is because of free will. We can live the way we want because it has nothing to do with the spiritual world as followers of Jesus. Our job as disciples of Jesus is to teach and preach salvation unto the entire world. Then once they are saved, it is God's job to change them from within. That means our job is not to judge them on how they live, what they wear, or even what job they have. It is God's job to change them from within, not our job to judge them. And when you're not going to serve them because of the way they live, that means you judge them for who they are. It's not our place. It's not our job. So if you have a business that makes anything, it is your job to make what you make and sell, a product or a service. you make to everyone that come through your door. If it will take you longer to make it, you can charge more. If it's a specialty item, you can charge more. It is not our job to judge anyone on how they live or even who they marry, what their job is. Anything that is earthly is not our job. Our job is spiritual. That means get them saved. Our job is to get them saved. And let God do his job, and he will change them from within once they get saved. So to everyone, what part of do you not know is do not judge anyone at any time for anything. It's not our job. Our job is to teach and preach salvation unto the entire world, not to judge them at any time within this earthly realm. Salvation prayer. All we have to teach, all we have to preach is to get them saved.